Coach Allen said yesterday one of the biggest things as far as who wins the job is going to be who accentuates their strengths the most. What do you feel your 2 or 3 best strengths are, skill-wise, everything, that give you a chance to win this job?
Yeah, I think first and foremost I've done a good job of leading, and you know, kind of trying to prove to the guys that, you know, I'm not only am I a leader in the locker room, I run sprints as hard as I can, I warm up as hard as I can, but that you know, when we make plays, I'm going to celebrate with you and trying to earn guys' trust that way. But secondly, you know, I think I've done a better job being able to push the ball down the field. You know, my arm strength has improved. You know, gotten a lot better at just anticipating throws and throwing guys open and putting in windows and making bigger plays that way that we kind of lacked last year.
What goes into improving arm strength? What did you do that you think really helped you in that regard?
I mean, it's a lot of core stuff, a lot of rotational stuff. Dr. Ray had me working all winter, all spring. You know, going through 2-3 times a week, doing certain arm strength workouts that I think have kind of paid off for me.
Was that strength and conditioning work especially valuable for you? Because, you know, Coach Debo, when he was talking to us, he mentioned you as a guy. He thought it really benefited from that and really come on physically just in general.
Yeah, it's funny because, you know, just looking back and watching games from last year, just how much bigger and stronger that I do look. And I think it's paid off for me, you know. Anybody getting bigger, faster, and stronger is going to pay off. So, you know, I just kind of bought into what Coach Blue and Doc Ray brought to us, and I think it's paid off so far.
2 weeks in the camp, how different is this camp for you than last year?
It's a lot different. It's a lot different. A lot more confident, I would say. That would be my biggest thing. I've played, you know, I know this offense pretty well, and, you know, like I said, I'm just confident out there every day, making throws, making plays, and it's been a lot of fun.
Are there moments or experiences from last season that kind of come back to you more often than others in terms of what you were kind of able to go through the middle part of last year?
Yeah, I think there were times where as a young kid I made good plays, and there were times where, you know, there were plays that when I think about it still make me sick to my stomach, just missing throws and not sliding protections and you know, making bad reads, and that stuff happens. But you know, learning from that and you know, just being a good learner, paying attention to the stuff that you do wrong out in the field and learning from those mistakes, I think I've done a lot better job of overcoming my mistakes and my failures.
Michael came in the spring, Brandon came in later. What have you learned about those two guys, you know, just as quarterbacks and guys? Yeah,
they're both really good players, and we all have similar skill sets, but we all do our thing a little bit differently. And you know, the thing that's been fun is just learning from them. You know, Brandon, having played in a Power 5 conference, you know, he knows a lot of football. And then Mike, you know, growing up, learning fast, and you know, like I said, we're all very similar, but we all do things kind of differently, and I think that's you know, that's a good thing.
What is your thing that you do a little differently?
You know, I kind of pride myself on you know, the film room and knowing what's going to happen before it really happens, and that helps me play a little bit faster. You know, that's something I didn't do as well last year, and playing fast, and you know, I do have the ability to take off and run and sit back there and throw the ball, and I've definitely developed at that. So you know, just the film room helps more than I can even emphasize.
You talk about your physical development, you know, the offensive line you line up behind the wideouts. Do you see it everywhere? Do you see the benefits across the board? Absolutely.
I would say O-line, you know, first and foremost is our biggest area of improvement in terms of just physical stature. You know, they're, like I talked about my confidence, but they're so much stronger, and you can tell that that's brought a lot of confidence to their play. You know, and when they're clicking, they're going to be really good.
Thoughts on the scrimmage Sunday, how you played and how the offense did?
Offensively, I think we looked really good. We moved the ball, we scored touchdowns, and I think I played well too. You know, moved the ball, scored touchdowns. So that's really our main focus, not to settle for field goals, and we did a good job of punching the ball in the end zone.
A little bit off topic, but seeing one of your teammates get a scholarship, just kind of seemed like everybody really enjoyed that moment.
It's awesome, you know, especially for a guy like Gavin Everett who has worked so hard. You know, not everybody gets to see the behind-the-scenes stuff that he does every single day, and he brings it, I'm telling you, every single day. And I'm so happy for that kid because he's a hard worker and he's a good player.